you don't know what Solana is by now, then we have a problem, folks. We have a problem. So yeah, if you don't know what Solana is, I mean, you can join the Discord down below. We'll let you know everything you need to know about Solana. But for those that do, fantastic. Let's talk about Solana and what's happening with the price action of Solana. We can see the crypto markets has now entered extreme fear yet again. And this is where your average retail investor will not be turned on or appealed to these markets whatsoever. In fact, you guys won't even consider dollar cost averaging or even making new entries in this market. And to be fair, I don't blame you guys. It's a freaking scary market, right? Now, we can see just looking at Solana from the top where it did hit a whopping $250+ even. Market cap actually exceeded 127 billion. We are around 50% down. So Solana is one of the fastest chains out there. It's super, super efficient. It's got massive TPS. And of course, there are thousands of dApps, NFTs, a massive ecosystem. And, Solana is one of the most incredible ecosystems out there, especially comparing to some of the limitations of Ethereum. But the thing is, the TVL of Solana really only comes to life when, I guess, the meme mania season is here, because we've seen a lot of that TVL and liquidity wiped away because of the meme mania and the euphoria phase now being stripped away. So it's going to be very hard to get back to that $125 billion MC. I think it's going to take a lot of momentum, bullish momentum, of course, and new liquidity into the market. So we're seeing $120 at the moment, which could actually be a good entry. Now, if we go back in time, once upon a time, December, this thing was only $1. So Solana is still up 121x from the very, very bottom, which makes an incredible investment for 5 years of holding. And it would have actually hit 300x at its peak, which is just insane, right? Naturally, you're probably not going to hold for a 300x, but on that first run, actually in just a year, you would have made 250x with Solana. If you got in at $1 and held, 200+x, which is just phenomenal. Now, one thing that really attracts me is this particular region here of Solana, where we had the RSI in December 2022 go down to 29, oversold. And what we can see is, the price structure came down massively. We're waiting basically for another oversold event for Solana on the relative strength index. Right now, we're not that close to it. We've got 37. We did get a little bounce. We actually might not come down to these lows here where we actually want to ape in and buy more. But yeah, if you do want to get involved with signals and indicators that have all that sort of things for you and alerts and reminders, my Discord will be the place to do so. The link is just down below to have a little look at it if you want to. For example, here's a few trading signals that have gone out recently, and some of the traders are making incredible wins, which I'm very happy to see overall. Now, what else we got? So we can see that Solana is really holding this $100 floor. $95 is where it does not want to go under. And I think we're going to have a hard time getting back to around $160, a very hard time getting back to $200, and still a hard time getting back to $250, of course. But we have got a very strong layer of support around that psychological barrier, which is, of course, $100. Now, I don't know if we will go oversold on the weekly RSI here for Solana. If we look at the daily, we barely have, we barely actually do hit oversold on the daily, but it's not as reliable because you can hit oversold on the daily RSI, like it did over here, but then you can still continue to go lower, right? So when you have that weekly RSI go oversold, it's a very, very rare event. And that's what makes it quite a reliable sort of indicator, that oversold weekly relative strength index. Now, I think at the moment, 120 Solana, decent. We do want to sort of bounce back into this $150 zone, but right now it's hard to say if it's actually going to do that. Solana is still, one of the top OG coins out there, 3.3 million followers. They're still building constantly. They're still networking constantly, partnering with massive projects, getting new exchange listings all the time. But yeah, I think there's a lot of interesting things happening for the future of Solana. I do want to say that for sure. Of course, there's also now a Solana alternative called Solaxi, which is the Solana Layer 2. 137% on the staking rewards. You can see here 29.7 million raised. Soon they'll be listing live, going on DEX, and hopefully hitting centralized exchanges too. It says Solaxi is the next evolution in blockchain technology designed to unlock the full potential of the Solana ecosystem, experience unmatched scalability, and a future-proof network built to redefine Solana's capabilities. So this could also have some big potential. It helps scale Solana. It's a Solana layer 2. You can buy it on the Solana network. You can also buy it with ERC20 by connecting your MetaMask, Wallet Connect, Best Wallet, or something like that. There'll be a link down below to do your own research and due diligence, of course. But yeah, this one is packed with utility and fundamentals. It effectively helps scale Solana and improve it. It helps with the Solana pain points, such as lack of efficiency sometimes network congestion, sometimes failed transactions, and all that other stuff too. Tokenomically, 138 billion tokens exist, and that is the cap supply there. So right now it's in stage 1, the pre-sale process of the roadmap. Then stage 2, token generation event, bridge and listings will occur, and then the full deployment will happen. So if you like a bit of that, if you think it looks good, they've got a massive following now, 73k followers on X, then have a little look at the link just down below. One other thing for sure that is really important in this market is you check out the Patreon. Whilst the market gets more boring, you guys clock out, which is completely natural. We've got over 400 members in the Patreon. As little as $4 per month will get you in. But I will say for sure, the Crypto Legend role, which is $100 per month, these guys, these crypto legends, are going to get an early contract address to Wagyu Cash, which will be happening very soon. If you want more details on the launch of Wagyu Cash, jump in the Discord, just ask about it. But you can see we do have an ultra early section just here where we're actually going to have we've already got the dedicated section about Wagyu Cash, but we're going to drop that contract address in early for you guys. We've done it before with other projects and we've seen massive returns like the 888 coin, and I think we can see something similar for the Wagyu Cash token. So I'm very excited. If you like the sound of that, just get in the Discord. It's completely free. Don't know why you wouldn't already, guys. We've got 37.5k members in here, and this is your crypto sort of safe place. Go there, hang out, chat, network with people all in the crypto space from all over the entire planet. And lastly, if you're not already using KSX, then you are losing hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You're losing your money to harsh trading fees. So this will help you save money. KSX is a centralized, no KYC, globally accessible crypto exchange. Trade altcoin futures or spot with the lowest fees. So the spot is maker 0%, taker 0%. The futures is maker 0% and taker 0.01%. This is how the exchange looks. Pretty standard, good UI, good UX, very simple to get on with. If you hit spot, it will take you through to how the spot exchange looks. You can see, very nice, pretty, looks good, nice, yeah, overall. Future side as well, if you want to do leverage trades, your little degen, then you can do all your leverage trades. You can scale that leverage up to 100x, and in some instances even more as well. Hundreds of coins that you can explore, use, and yeah, I don't know why you guys would not be using this one. If if you already know about it and you're not using it, you might as well start using it. If you don't know about it, well, I hope you enjoy the favor of now knowing about it, because it will help in the long run, I personally believe. Now, that's about a wrap, guys. Subscribe to this channel if you want to stay in the know of all things crypto. Hit the notification bell and let me know what you're doing in this market down below. Comment, are you buying, holding, or selling? I'm so curious. And what do you think will happen for Solana? See you soon. Peace.